am Red Cyclone! Aria!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better I Square podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Merc with the mic.
What's going on? What is going on?
Chillin', Merc. What it is?
Yo, Tekken 8 sold me.
Now, how is that?
So I played the demo. They released Thursday last week. And it plays fucking beautiful. Like it's good. It has that modern controller, kind of like what Street Fighter has. That if you never played a Tekken, you could probably still do moves because of that controller.
Interesting.
But
okay.
they have it as a flip. Like you could flip it on the fly. Like you could do it while you're in game. You don't have to go to them and you change it and then go like that. You can flip in and out as you go. That was interesting. I thought it made the combos clear, but then also made you very predictable when you played, because also they had the arcade mode and they had like the AI control mode, which the AI will take your style and be like, all right, I see how you play.
Oh yeah,
and then they'll trust you.
So that's the evolution of the system they had since 5 on PSP, I think it was.
Yeah.
And they brought that out. That's good. Because back then the internet for gaming was poo-poo.
Yeah.
So it was a way to technically fight other players and not have to be online.
Yeah.
Like you could use the Wi-Fi to update the game, and then you get new ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's cool that somebody's finding a positive thing for AI besides stealing art. That's good.
But it's cool. Like I dug it. I did the little story mode that has like a very high like Final Fantasy vibe to like just the visuals and shit. And then also I laughed like, look, he's the wing angel as well. And like think of Sephiroth and like Kenny Omega. Jin Kazama is also a one wing angel.
Okay.
Kazuya. How do you say his name?
It's like the way you just said it.
Kazuya.
Kazuya. I mean, obviously, somebody who speaks Japanese is gonna say it different because they pronounce it.
Yeah.
But his name is Kazuya or Kazuya. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Because they were like, I was listening to a podcast and they kept saying it a different way, and I'm like, why?
the first one, if you say Kazuya, that's closer to how you. Because you hear them say it in the native language in the game, because they speak their languages, which is kind of a cool thing.
Yeah.
They just understand each other, because Paul will speak English.
Yeah.
But he says it, Kazuya. You know what I'm saying? They say it differently.
Kazuya.
So it just depends on who.
It's like the right.
Yeah.
Kind of
but
talk.
Yeah, same thing.
But yeah, I dug that. I thought it was really cool. Like the visuals was crazy, but even the fight scenes were like how it adapts into each other, and how like again the loading times are barely none, and you're barely waiting for anything to happen. So I'm excited to see where this game is, and like that. I'm definitely gonna probably try to pre-order it or get it when it comes out. But it was a really fun game. But the demo they gave you time to play with the arcade. They gave you time to play verse mode and stuff like that, and then gave you time for the story mode. And they also gave you a recap of all the stories, so you could just play the little black and white videos of the storyline, which is probably one of the most dysfunctional families in video game history.
Yeah, I think they're up there.
Yeah.
I think they're the number. Actually, I think they might be the number one.
But there's also other dysfunctional families in
the
the game too.
Are you sure they aren't related?
No.
No.
Like
no,
Nina
no.
Williams and Anna Williams, they kind of dysfunctional
and
as
Steve.
well.
technically Steve,
and then
because
that's
Steve
their
is
baby,
her
baby daddy.
test
Yeah.
tube baby.
And then you also have like Law and Forest Law. Like, don't be doing shit that I told you not to do. And then you have
This is true.
what else? But then you have like the stepkids of Hahachi, because he had like a shit ton of stepkids. That boy got around.
True.
So I see it. Like Lars, I think, is a stepkid. Fucking Lee's a stepkid. Then there's another there's another girl that's supposed to be Hahachi's granddaughter too. So I don't know where she come from.
Yeah, I know she's the new character.
Yeah, so a lot of dysfunctional. And you still have a fighting fucking bear.
Who's the real Heihachi?
Yes,
That's the real question.
he did.
Which one? No, but I'm saying now, which one is the real Heihachi?
Yeah.
Is it the girl? Is it the bear? Does Kazuya take over? Who's gonna be the Heihachi?
Well, because you did take over, and now he's going like more in depth with his devil gene and shit. So his devil looks fucking sick.
Oh,
And then Jin is adapting the devil into his moveset and stuff like that too. So I like the little improvements they added to his moveset. He's actually a bit more fun to play as. The demo only gave you Paul, they gave you Jin, they gave you Kazuya, and they gave you Nina Williams. So those are the characters you were able to play as and get to feel out and things like that. I appreciate it. I actually appreciate that they did a demo and I got to feel it, because that actually really sold me into wanting to get it, because the gameplay was really fun to do and really fun.
yeah.
So I'm excited for it.
Well, at least it's good to hear that it's solid.
Yeah.
And you said it ran good, right?
Yeah, it ran super good.
Okay. All right. So at least it looks like it's almost ready, because it's almost. Hold on. That was one of the announcements, right? Isn't the date official now? It's like
it's
January.
the same day as fucking Infinity Wealth.
So there you go. Yeah.
God damn.
But that is actually about a month away.
Yeah.
So.
About a month and a week.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
But I'm excited. Also, like a Dragon, Infinity Wealth is right around the corner, so I'm excited for those two games.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.
Yeah.
I told you off cast, but I'm boycotting, and that might be the last Like a Dragon game if I buy that one until I see Virtual Fighter from Sega. You talked about how you gonna bring out Eternal Champions before Virtual Fighter. How dare you
I don't.
slap somebody that works over there? How dare you?
Why Eternal Champions is the one that you think about
No.
too?
Yeah, I mean, but to be fair, for that era of the games that they were going for to bring back, it's in the era. The Genesis had, remember, Streets of Rage, Sonic and Friends, but like Golden Axe was on Genesis, so I get it. It's an era. But how do you disrespect? That's my problem, because people are literally asking them for Virtual Fighter.
Yeah.
It's not like people are like, well,
It'll be Virtual
we
Fighter
want to
6,
champions. That would be 6.
Yeah, it would be 6, yeah. Because 5 is the
Like,
last one. And
I mean,
you
unless
got,
they rebrand it, I wouldn't mind if they called it Virtual Fighter, because it's been a long enough time since they made the last one.
Yeah.
So, whatever they want to call it, but
Yeah.
could you please hurry up? And also, I'll say, how dare you announce another fighting game before a Fighters Mega Mix, a new one? Like
I
come on,
doubt
man.
we get that again.
No, I think it's possible. I'll tell you why, because of the All Star Racing. Somebody there likes to make collaboration games, so
Oh man.
I'm just saying,
But-
if a Virtua Fighter comes out and it sells well, I would expect that to be a reality again.
I wouldn't mind it, because I would like the new versions of Sega characters being in the game and not.
And Kiryu's still not in it because the guy won't let him. Even though the guy doesn't work there anymore, they
Yeah.
said no.
Kira
That's why
Red
he's not
being
in. I mean, we'll see, right? Because if he's in Tekken 8, then that means this is the first time they're letting him.
Yeah, he better
break
be in
that
Tekken
code.
8. I'm saying, If he's not in it, at least Ichiban.
I mean, I can see them putting Ichiban.
Ichiban was
to,
a bad
to make a side.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, I can see
Ichiban
them.
would be a good replacement.
They could reuse some of that Negan moveset. It's all good.
Yeah, there you go. You have perfect balance right there. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
I mean, I wouldn't.
I like the Virtua Fighter 5. 5 was really good.
Between you and me, if they didn't put either one of them there and they put in freaking Majima, I would be happy.
I'll be 100%. Either one of those three. Any one of those.
If I knew we couldn't get Kiryu or the other guy, I would say if you're gonna put Majima in the game, that's it. That's all I need.
I'll be 100% beyond that. I will 100% beyond that.
And I think somebody also pointed out, somebody at Sega was teasing that they might actually update the zombie game that came out, the Yakuza zombie game. So I don't know if they're gonna do it like Ishin, probably not. But they might do it like 3, 4, 5, where they update it and just put it out because you can't buy it.
Yeah,
you can't buy it at all.
I could see them doing Ishin because look how Ishin did. Like they just improved. Like I could see them doing like Ishin.
I'll say maybe because of the popularity of the series now compared to back then, maybe.
Because Ishin sold well.
But I will say the fan want for the game, I don't know if it's as loud as it was for Ishin, because when that was announced, I remember when that was announced.
Yeah.
And people was like, yo, what the hell?
And I think Ishin has a sequel too.
Yeah.
And I think we might be getting that as well.
Oh,
because Ishin does have a sequel.
Okay. We'll see.
Maybe
I would
prefer.
It. I would prefer all that stuff.
Maybe you bundle it. You get Ishin 2 as a fully remastered, and then like kind of like what he did, and then get the 3, 4, 5 treatment with that game, but they come together.
Mhm. I can see it.
I'd be for that. I'll pay extra.
I mean, I think they would more than likely make a 2-pack for the game like they did with whatchamacallit? Lost Judgment.
Yeah.
Because they made like an official 2-pack really quickly after Lost Judgment had come out.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Be interesting. Because we got we got 2 Like a Dragon games this year.
Mm-hmm.
We got the big one in the beginning of next year. I have a feeling there's gonna be another game within the realm next year as well.
Yeah, before the end. Yeah.
So I could see Ishin 2 or that the one you're talking about.
This is true.
Because it seems like a game that they could easily do, and those are the ones that are going in between these games.
Yeah.
So I could see that. I could definitely see that.
I just know that people keep asking them for it, and it's taking forever. So at some point, they got to do it.
Yeah.
Please.
Like, alright.
Hurry up.
Alright. We're going to do that right before Virtua Fighter. Just to piss you off. Like, you want that game? Yeah, you really do? Alright, that's going to go before Virtua Fighter.
Alright. Well, maybe not.
Oh, man. I wouldn't mind, like, if you think about like a Virtua Fighter, I wouldn't mind if they do a little mix and just add some characters from outside of Virtua Fighter, like Axel. You could add in, like, you put in Kiryu or Majima or Ichiban, one of the 3. I don't care. But having the other Sega, because you can actually add that Persona character as well and things like that. So there's characters they could add in just to, especially if they're doing all these remakes and stuff like that. That'll be a way to showcase the remakes. If you Virtua Fighter, the bonus characters and shit like that are from other franchises.
You right.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Be cool. And Daytona, we need the Hornet. He has to be in the game. I'm sorry.
They gotta pay that money.
Whatever. Pay it.
they got that guy's voice. They need to pay him that money.
Yeah. Well, they don't need the song. They just need the Hornet.
No, they need the man.
The song just has to play when he fights.
Yeah.
It's like Superman.
Daytona.
Thinking Lego Batman 2. When Superman flew, they just played the Donner Superman song.
Mm-hmm. You gotta do it.
Yeah. Do I had something. Oh, so last week I said something update with Hasbro and McFarlane joining forces.
Yeah, damn. They heard you and they started raining figures from everywhere.
So the deal was with that is they have a line of figures that come with a comic book, and they're like 3-inch figures that come with a comic book, and they also do 6-inch figures with the same thing. So that's what the deal is for. So they're gonna do Hasbro characters with Vindel's figures. So they're gonna have a comic book in the back and then also a new figure. The brands they could do is Transformers, G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, and Dungeons and Dragons. Marvel and Star Wars are off limits because of contractual things, but those are the things they could do. So that's like more of the update of what that it was and what they're doing.
I'm just seeing, because of the 50th anniversary, I think they said a Wolverine.
Oh, those were fire too. So.
Every single set, the quality of the faces and like the like just everything looks like almost the same quality. You talking about McFarlane? It's like, why did they? Who's doing these?
It's Marvel Legends, Hasbro.
The quality stepped up.
Yeah,
best 100%. That Mr. Fix-It and the Wolverine.
That would be the
like
one I will buy.
Edition,
that's definitely the one I'm gonna buy. Is the patch.
That one with Wolverine and Sabretooth looks mad good. That's probably the best looking Sabretooth that's not a statue I think I've ever seen.
They're doing their thing, man.
And they doing the proportions on Wolverine correctly for that set. Both of those, you see it, right?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, that's wow.
So you have the box sets that are going to be Hasbro exclusive. So the one with the alien and the alien Wolverine, that's exclusive, and the Wolverine and Sabretooth are exclusive.
Oh, the Brood Wolverine. Yeah. I never asked. Did you actually read that story?
Yes, I have, and it was an interesting story, and how they were like. I don't remember it like from verbatim and stuff like that, but I remember reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, I think the Japanese version of the X-Men was supposed to start with that storyline, and it didn't. And I'm just adapting the American show into it, and that was the difference. Because if you remember, the Japanese version of the theme was all the Broods and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to get that on Channel 11. Remember when they put it on Channel 11 syndication?
Yeah, you see it. Yeah.
Entrance. Yeah, so 50th anniversary of Wolverine. Marvel Legends are celebrating with a bunch of 2-packs of Wolverine. Again, Hasbro Pulse exclusive are the Brood and the what are they called again? The lady.
Oh, the Shi'ar.
The Shi'ar. So she's come. They're 2-pack, and the Wolverine and Sabretooth are 2-pack together, and those are Hasbro exclusive. Walmart, I think exclusives are the patch and this guy, the Hulk, the Gray Hulk. So that's the 2-pack, and then also the one that's the Wolverine, and he's in the black suit. I forgot what character he's with in that one.
Oh, Psylocke. Yeah, the old Psylocke.
Yeah. So all those figures are coming out. They look really good, and Hasbro been doing their thing with it comes with Marvel Legends. They do some good stuff. And
then the non-Legends, because it's for the show. Was it 90s?
Yeah, 97 X-Men. So those are Marvel Legends as well.
Okay, well then those are the next series, because I know season 1 already came out.
Yeah.
So that's season 2, and I think people are saying, because I have not watched the entire thing, that these kind of spoil who the villains are going to be, because it's not 100% verbatim the original show.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
It hasn't aired yet.
Oh, so it is a spoiler. Okay, because that version of Magneto was not in the original 90s cartoon.
No, but I could see where the storyline is going with it, and he's going to be the hero, Magneto.
I have to get it for that. And then also the Madeline Pryor. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the face and stuff on that? Like, I don't know what what the deal is. Like when they upgraded the faces on the figures, but they look so much better than they used to.
Hasbro's been doing really good, especially when it's not based on a person's face. Like if it's not like an actor or anything, they have to remodel. They do very good with the comic book look.
Okay.
So they do good with a Parker face. They do good with Wolverine's face. They do good with a lot of things, and they all look pretty great. But with that said, like the X-Men '97, they look good too. The Nightcrawler looked pretty sick. The Goblin Queen looked pretty sick as well. I always think Jean Grey is a boring ass character, but they made her look alright.
She looks good because she comes with the two heads.
I always
too.
hated that suit.
The ponytail.
I never liked that suit.
The only thing I didn't like about that suit was that they weren't uniform.
Yeah.
So she always looked different from everybody else, and I was like, why?
Yeah, I agree.
Because her suit is orange.
Yeah.
It's not yellow.
Yeah, I never liked the. It's like a beige and shit, like a bodysuit. I didn't.
It's like a peach suit.
Never liked that suit. It was never not my. I like the Marvel Girl suit, or even the Phoenix outfit. I never liked that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Phoenix. I think Phoenix is probably like the most iconic character change for somebody that like it just looks really good.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, although I kind of like I don't remember it because again I wasn't around for when it came out, but I know the cover when she first appeared.
Yeah. That
she's all big and stuff.
Yeah.
But the one cool detail I do remember is that she has no pupils.
Yeah.
So that clearly means she is evil and not to be trusted.
Yeah.
Unlike Wolverine, it's his mask.
Yeah, his
that
eyeballs
hides his eyes sometimes. Or Batman, it's his mask. It's not his eyes. It's not his eyes. Just had to say that. Because they look like the two guys that you see. They either have pupils or no pupils.
Yeah.
And it's like Wolverine can't make his pupils go away. It's the damn ass. Same thing with Batman.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is a different story. That's not his eyes.
They also showed what was there was another one they showed.
You know, I never thought about that part of Spider-Man's utility of his mask.
Yeah.
But I just thought about it now. Him and Deadpool probably have the best vision because the eye part is so big.
Yeah.
That's how Spider-Man can see behind himself. He's like, oh yeah, I can see completely through this thing.
Yeah.
Really? I'm like, all right.
There was another one I wanted to spot out and I can't think of. Because yeah, they showed the 97 figures, and then they showed there's something else they showed. I can't find it. Oh, the Archangel. Oh, Angel.
Yeah, the OG with the red suit.
Yeah, that one actually really cool. They also remastering they call them the Infinity Saga, which is re-releases of all the Spider-Man, all the Marvel figures. So they re-released War Machine, Spider-Man, Black Widow, and Banner so far, and they're doing more waves of that. So if you're into like getting all the movie figures wise with the actor's face, those are the ones to look for. There was another one. So yeah, that Wolverine, that Sabretooth looks actually kind of sick.
Shout outs to whoever it is. Let me see the picture. In Pursuit of Toys for putting up that picture I sent you of the robe.
Yeah, that looks sick too.
I don't know what she's gonna be. It says Mondo 1/6 scale shown at DesignerCon.
It's gonna be like $110.
I think somebody said 200.
Now Mondo's usually go for like 100 to 110.
Okay.
Yeah, because the scale is like six. It's about 6 inches.
It says 1/6. It doesn't say that. Is that 6 inches?
Yeah, it's like one. It's a sixth of a foot, so it's like 6 inches.
Okay. All right.
Oh, this is what I was gonna say. McFarlane Toys, they doing the DC Direct Batman animated series, so they actually have a new one that's coming out that has Joker in the trench coat.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
They have
that looks good.
The Riddler. They have James Gordon, and they have Infrared Batman. And then they build the figure, the character Lockup.
You're so generic, Jabroni.
Yeah.
Who's Lockup, Merc?
Lockup
Who's that?
was in one episode, and he was a dude that kind of wanted went into justice. He kind of looked like Bane, but with like prison stuff, but just not as Diesel as Bane. He was like one of those generic fucking characters.
Merc, why they do that, Merc?
Cause they did Condiment King first, and they couldn't beat that.
Is this your fault? Were you the one asking for Lockup?
I don't even remember the character that much. I just know that he was a jabroni in one episode.
Damn, what a waste of a Builder figure.
Yeah, I would have went somewhere else.
Joker looks cool though. That Joker looks real good. But I noticed one thing that made me go, something's missing.
Yeah.
Where the guns at?
Oh, they don't do guns for McFarlane figures.
Oh, why he got gun hands though?
So, a way that you could get guns for the size of the regular DC figures, Spawn during their line, they actually sell weapon packs.
That's funny. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
DC doesn't do guns.
All right.
Even for the characters that are supposed to have guns, they don't have guns.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But also,
It's bullshit.
that's hilarious. Yeah, it's hilarious.
If I get a dead shot, he don't have a gun. What's the point of getting me getting?
Who is
dead
this?
shot?
Who is that?
He got no
That's
gun.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
That's Will Smith. I don't want that guy.
Even Will Smith had guns.
No, I'm just saying. All you did was give me Will Smith in the package. I don't want
Exactly.
where the guns at.
But yeah, that's how you.
Wait, who's playing the next Deadshot?
No one. They don't know.
They still don't know. God damn. Who's playing him in the game? Anybody? Any like voice actor we know? Because I know we know Samoa Joe. Like, are they gonna spend money on the other characters too? Is Margot Robbie not doing that voice, or is it the lady?
I think it's.
The other lady.
I think it's this chick.
Oh no,
Strong.
it's Tara Strong. Yeah.
But
All right, so they spent
I
some
have a
money.
feeling she's getting replaced. So I don't know.
Excuse me,
Yeah, she got herself in trouble.
Tara Strong.
Yeah, she's very high Zionist
Uh-oh.
shit and bullshit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she's
Uh-oh.
talking a lot.
She's saying some things.
Yeah. She's not
Oh
listening.
boy, people losing their jobs left and right for that stuff. Oh boy.
Let me look at the voice actors. Gameplay premise.
That game's coming out when?
February.
That's soon.
Yeah.
That's very soon. Merc, dare I say that game might be cursed.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Tara Strong. It's still Tara Strong.
All right.
Deadshot is Bumper Robinson. That's exactly.
Not familiar, but like, has he done other voice stuff?
I'm
Like,
about to check because I've never heard that name before.
yeah.
Oh, there's this guy. He was in like a different world. He was in a bunch of sitcoms and shit. If you see him, you'll recognize him. He's in a lot of like little sitcoms and shit.
Okay. All right.
But yeah,
No problem.
he looks. When you see him, he looks very familiar. I'm trying to see something that you know directly who he is. He was in Generation X.
What? Ooh.
He wasn't Skin. He was. Was he Skin? Mondo. He was Mondo.
Oh.
Yeah. He does a lot of shit. He's in a lot of stuff.
Okay.
He's one of the Jacksons too. In the Jackson 5 movie.
Okay. All right. All right.
I think he was Tito.
All right. That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, it's still coming. It's still coming out. But I think I think January is very crowded too. So who knows? Like January and beginning February is very crowded.
I mean, they have to come out at some point. You can't delay that game forever. And I don't think you cancel it. So
I think like April.
but all I'm saying is the more I see about the technical non-game aspect of that game, the more weary I am. So
Me too.
Gotta wait.
I'm not 100% with it yet. I enjoyed it when I played, but I can see where it goes. Like, as in, I'm looking at fucking Fortnite, trying to get a way to play it and be a Ninja Turtle. I had to pay about $20 to unlock Ninja
Gotcha.
Turtle. So, yeah, yeah. So Suicide Squad, don't do those prices because I really won't. I won't be supporting it.
Oh boy. They're all following the train. Let's see if people stick to their guns because people be complaining, but they still buying it. So let's see.
Yeah. My big thing also is the fact that I tend to just play with the regular suit, like the base suit. If that's the base suit and what it looks like and stuff like that, I tend to play with it my first time like through the game anyway. So like the additional shit, I usually don't touch anyway until like once I finish the game.
That's true. That's true.
I like the original, like what the game is meant to look like. So I always keep that. Like same thing with Spider-Man. Like I never change the suit unless the game changes the suit for me.
It'll be
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do? I can't tell you what 2K it is.
Yeah.
I think it might be 2K19. Have you seen the clip of all the Hulk Hogan in the 8-way wrestling match? it's like every black wrestler.
I think I've seen it before.
But my question, I don't know if they updated it for another game. Oh, that would be crazy if it's a different game. They just keep doing it.
Damn.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
done.
But it's hilarious. I did see the first time they did that. All right. Anything else?
No, because we talked about pretty much everything that's coming
Yep.
out. And then there's a good grip of figures. And you played the Tekken. Because PC doesn't come out till I think this week.
This week, Thursday. And next month.
So it's not for me.
But it
I'll
was
try.
fun. It was fun. It's something to look forward to. I think you really enjoy it. Yep.
Let's see what else. That's it. Again, I've got to remind you, Mark, because it's coming up soon, the end of the year. So if you have anything you want to talk about for end of the year.
Okay. So what we
like
could do
next week or what? Yeah, because next week is not a holiday. Next week is what, the 20. Oh shit! No, never mind. No, it's Christmas Eve.
New Year's Eve is next
Christmas
week.
Eve.
Christmas Eve is this week. But
no, Christmas Eve is Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. So
Eve is Sunday.
If you're up to recording,
so it's up to you.
Or we could do Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So we got do for Babel too. So I made the list of like just if you want to add stuff, you can add stuff. But I made a base list of top 5 of everything. So we could do the same thing with the games and movies, I guess. I don't have a lot. Like I would have said comic books too, but I haven't. I only been reading Ninja Turtles and Power Ranger comics. I haven't been reading more than that. And
true, but I can't really say movies other than the ones we've watched.
Yeah,
I haven't.
But
I haven't seen any
I will
movies.
say Godzilla -1. I really want to see, so I'm gonna try to definitely see that this week.
R.I.P. to the original, the OG suit guy.
Yeah.
I think he passed 2 days ago or something like that.
Yeah. Also,
the original Godzilla.
Voice of Max Payne, he passed away.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
R.I.P.
Yep. So like movie wise, I did watch enough that I could say like a top 5 because I did watch more than 5 movies. But I will say directly that the animation movies dominated for me this year. So I think my number one will be like Spider-Verse into the Across the Spider-Verse, and then number 2 is Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. Those are like my first, like my top 2 movies that I've watched, and then that Godzilla -1 might be one of my favorites because from what I'm hearing and what it is about, I'm excited.
Gotcha.
They made Godzilla like the horror. He's the fucking Jaws now, and like fucking trying to murder people and shit. I really want to see it. But yeah, we'll probably get like a get together like this year and what we're playing and things like that, or games that we caught up and what we've been our attention to and shit like that. So yeah, we could do that. Did you do? You don't have PlayStation though, because the PlayStation they have a yearly wrap up, and they give you like all the times you spend on the games and what games you played the most and all that shit. Like a Dragon Ishii was my number 1.
Okay, gotcha.
My number 2 was Jedi Survivor. Number 3 was Final Fantasy 16. Number 4 was WWE 2K, which I was surprised by. I was like, I don't remember spending that much time on that. And then number 5 was number 4 was Spider-Man 2. Number 5 was WWE 2K. I was surprised that some other games didn't come up on that list, but I was like, all right, that makes sense. But it gives you like a wrap up of what you played the most each month and things like that, what genre you played and all that stuff. Horizon came out this year or last year? Horizon Forbidden West.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you. Like, do you know if it came out this year or last year?
Which game?
Horizon Forbidden West.
I think that was last year.
Last year.
I'm not 100% sure because I didn't play.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what year that came out because I swore it was this year, but I think it's last year.
It might have been January, February.
I think the DLC.
It might have been the winter game.
The DLC came out that time.
Okay, gotcha.
That's what it came out. I never touched the DLC. I just played the game. Yeah, I have it. I have not gone back to it.
I mean, did you like it more than or as much as the first one?
I liked it. I liked the game a lot. I just I just never got back to it. I'll get back to it eventually.
Oh, I meant to ask you, did you have any interest in trying out the Last of Us online game?
Not really.
Because I saw it in was it the first game that had it? Yeah. The multiplayer? It looked cool.
It was cool.
It looked kind of cool.
Uncharted had the same kind of gameplay.
Yeah, but it wasn't as thoughtful as Last of Us because you couldn't listen in Uncharted. At least in the one, what was it? The first one, 3?
Yeah.
That first put it because I remember me and Jenkins played that on the beta when they first released it.
Yeah.
You could just shoot people. You could just run around and shoot people.
Yeah.
And it was fun, but it wasn't as thoughtful as the Last of Us multiplayer. Because you could like actually stealth kill people. I'm like, oh damn. You can use your brain in this.
I never played it like that, so I'm not like I never like took the time to really play it and stuff like that. Only did the main the main gameplay and stuff like that.
Okay.
I heard good things about it because a lot of people were excited about it, and then they canceled it recently.
Yeah, I get it. I think they said they had too much on their plate or something like that.
Because they also
like the quality of, I think they cited like the quality of other stuff would suffer if they did that.
Yeah, because I also heard that they're doing the PS5 version of Part 2. I heard they're building the third game, and they also talking about a new Uncharted. So who knows?
Yeah, they busy.
Yeah,
too busy.
Yep. All right.
Let's see. What is? No, there's no more. No, there's no more stuff. That's it.
All right. Go to the comic book theater.
I have to get this one up because I can't find. What's the title for it?
Thor: The Dark World.
It's not just Thor. Yeah.
Yeah. or Thor 2. It's not Thor 2. It's Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah.
So our
Okay, yeah, that shows up. That shows up. All right.
comic book theater is Thor: The Dark World.
So what we got this week? That is from the year 2013.
Yep.
It is PG-13. It is an hour 52. Let's try to see when did it.
November 8th.
November 8th, 2013. Did you see it in the theater?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I actually saw day one. With Jinkies.
Okay.
Jinkies with me. We went to see this.
Do you have a sandwich on him?
There's a possible chance because I don't. The
Oh.
theater is not that far from the subway.
I'm just saying. So we are directed by Alan Taylor. Anybody?
He's done like Game of Thrones show episodes. He's done a lot of serious stuff, so I could see the take of what they did with this Thor movie.
Oh, he did Terminator Genesis.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that one.
But he did like a lot of Game of Thrones.
Did you see that one? Did you see Terminator Genesis?
That's the
Mark?
one with the girl or the Spanish dude? Ah, no, this is
I think
the
it's the one
last.
with the dude.
This is the
No,
Spanish.
it's like the one with the young Arnold. No. Oh man, I think it is.
This is the chick. The chick in Game of Thrones is in it.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, this year.
I did not watch this one.
Did not. Okay.
I didn't care.
I was always curious.
I didn't care. So after 2, like everything else, I didn't care about. So I didn't really care to watch.
After
things.
3 wasn't great, I stopped caring. Because how do you go from 2 and then you just go to 3? It's like 3 is just another action movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm good.
I feel that this director, if they would have took the style of this movie and had somewhat of the humor of the 4th one, with the style of this movie, I think people would have accepted it more because they wanted it to go back to this style and not be as funny as the 3rd one was.
Okay. All right.
This is an observation and stuff like that. Because
Well, no, don't you mean the opposite? Isn't the 4th one that people didn't like? Because there was the 3rd one, the one with
third
Hulk?
one, it worked well because the comedy and everything worked well. So I won't say the 3rd one it didn't catch. The 4th one is the one that everyone bitched about, that it wasn't it wasn't serious enough and things like that. If they would have took some of the style of this, still had the little humor that they had, whatever, but had more of the serious tone of this, I think people would have accepted that one more.
I got you. Because I didn't see that one. Okay. All right.
Because the character, the villain of 4, like, is a really serious character, and like that character is a deadly character, and they could have did a lot more with that character. Christian Bale did a great job as that character, but I think they could have did a lot more with that character. But that's over there. This is now.
Yeah. We'll see it eventually
Yep.
on this list. Writing credits: Christopher L. Yost. We have Christopher Marcus. We have Stephen McFeely. That's interesting. Don Payne. Robert Rodat. And then we have, obviously, comic credits: Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, and Jack Kirby.
Yep.
But also it says that's new for the character Malachi. It says created by Walter Simonson. So they credit the villain in this to a different
he was
person.
created by someone else.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because Malachi is somewhat newer.
Oh, okay. All right.
Came out in the 80s.
Oh, he's in the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I thought you were gonna say like 2000s or something. All right.
Yeah.
So does this have roots in a certain storyline, that you know?
I think they combine like 2 different storylines together with this one. So this was probably be the first time they fought Malachi, and then the later on, I think it was the Mighty Thor reboot. They did the whole thing with Malachi again. I think it took more from that than it did from the original origin.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we have as Thor, Chris Hemsworth,
Yep.
Natalie Portman as Jane Foster, Tom Hiddleston as Loki, Anthony Hopkins as Odin, Christopher Eccleston as Malachi, Jamie Alexander as Sif, Zachary Levi as Fandral, Ray Stevenson as Volstagg, Tad Dan Nobu Asano as Hogan, Idris Elba as Heimdall, Renee Russo as Frigga. I forgot that was her.
Yep.
Adewale Akinoy. Yeah. Good luck. As Algrim / Curse. Kat Dennings as Darcy Lewis. Stellan Skarsgård as Eric Selvin. Let's see. Who else is a actual
Jonathan Howard.
character
That was the
made
intern
sense.
of the intern.
Oh yes, his name was Ian.
Yeah. He was the intern of the intern. I will say sad
that's
child.
about it.
Sad
Sad child. Connor Donahue as sad child.
Yes.
All right. I hope he makes it in life.
Woman on the platform.
Also, Stan Lee as Stan Lee
Yeah.
in the old person's home. Oh no, in the insane asylum. That's what it was. That was actually pretty funny. Hey, uncredited, Benicio del Toro as the Collector was in this movie.
Yes, he was in the end credits.
There you go. Chris Evans as Captain America, uncredited. There's a little bit of people here. Okay. So this one, like you said, synopsis for the story: when the Dark Elves attempt to plunge the universe into darkness, Thor must embark on a perilous and personal journey that will reunite him with Dr. Jane Foster. Yes. So I kind of like this movie more than the first one
Okay.
because it just feels like the characters flow together better. I guess obviously they had one movie, and I don't know, just the way they interact with each other, it just comes off as more natural than the first movie. But also, like, everybody has substantial parts. Like you get Sif, you get the rest of the battle team. You get Thor destroying some rock man.
Which
Which
funny thing is, if you shout outs to Korg from part 3, it's the same. Yeah, it's the
same race.
Yeah, same race.
Yeah. You get time with the main villains, like, so you get to know at least where they come. Maybe not exactly the homeworld or whatever, but you get more of a introduction to them than they even give you while the story's playing, because there's certain things they're saying, but they're not saying exactly what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Because when they're talking about them, they're not mentioning how fantastical they actually are. Because if you just listen to Odin's tale, you'd be like, oh yeah, they're elves. And then you look at them and you're like, bro, that's an alien. You're a dummy. You're stupid. They came in the sky. They came from a ship in the sky. That's not an elf, you ass. So, how are you king? Maybe, but how are you king? Oh no, that was his father. Never mind.
Yes.
Your dad was an idiot. Sorry. But I think, like, that's an interesting wrinkle to the story, just when you see what they are.
Yeah.
And then realize that that's the enemy that they're dealing with. So it kind of makes them, to me, at least a little bit cooler, but it also kind of shows how diverse that world actually is. That something that, but also primitive at the same time, because it's just like, oh, look at the cute little Asgardians. Too stupid to know that those are aliens. All right. I don't know. Something about that just makes me smile.
Yeah.
And then it also has like, it's not like it's cheap. They ain't skimp on the budget.
No, they did not.
They spend money. The CGI is top notch, and then like the action scenes are actually, for the most part, they make sense and they're very good.
Yeah.
Like that first action scene is cool. I like when the invasion happens, and then Heimdall sees that the cloaked ship, and then he takes it out by himself. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, that's cool as hell. Like, there's a lot of stuff that happens in this
I
movie
see
that's
you,
like,
mother-
exactly, you trying to sneak past my bridge. You ain't paid a toll.
He's the
You imagine a toll booth?
Yeah.
You imagine he had a toll booth agent outfit on? He's like, you gotta pay.
Fuck, goddamn.
We don't have change. You ain't coming in.
You're breaking up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. So to that end, I understand, like, or at least the way I feel about the movie is that it didn't get the credit it deserves for being a good Thor movie.
Yeah.
Because I think all you hear about is the first one and the third one, and then the hate for the fourth one, obviously. But like, that's about it.
And
They go, the second one was boring, and I'm like, this movie's not boring.
And the funny shit is the fourth
You
one.
just
I
weren't
enjoyed the
invested.
fourth one. Everyone's like complaining about it too. Like I actually like the fourth one. There's things I wish they did more. Again, if they would have mixed the 4 and 2 together, 4 and this one together, and like the tone of this one, but it had more serious tone, had the still comedy here and there, but it was more serious tone like this one. I think it would have been appreciated more, and they would have been like, oh shit, he actually did direct a good movie. But I dug it. I thought the pace of the movie was fine. I thought it still had its jokes here and there, but you took Thor a bit more serious in this movie. And
Yeah, and I would say they had more serious moments because they had the death of the Queen.
Yeah.
In this movie, and
And
it was like a big ass to do in the storyline.
Yeah, and that actually, and then you actually take, and then when you go to the third movie, you see the toll it took on him too. Going into the later Avenger movies, going into that, like you see the effect that it did to him. But it also did a good job in just building that character, also as in after the aftermath of everything that happened in New York. So he's still dealing with that shit too. So basically, he wasn't as happy-go-lucky. He's kind of like depressed and stuff like that because he actually had to save the world and wasn't able to stay in with this chick, with Jane Foster or anything like that. He had to go and be a king and things like that. He did not want to be, and there's a lot of those things there that he just didn't want to be there. And then, but he was like still wanted to be good to his father in that sense, but also wanted to do his own thing and shit too. So that kind of plays out towards the end of the movie, which I really doubted that he did not know that was Loki, and that was bullshit. I know for a fact he knew that was Loki. He was just like, fuck it, let me just go because then I could go.
True that.
Because because proof in the pudding is in the beginning when he knew Loki was like faking his mood. And then he was like, "Oh, stop the tricks with me, Loki." And then he went back, and you see him all depressed and crying because the mother passed away.
Yeah, yeah.
So when he dressed up as Odin in the end, I was like, "There's no way in hell he does not know that's Loki."
Mm-hmm.
He just played dumb with
True
it
that.
and just went with it. Which lined up biting him in the ass because then he wound up just going to a different realm and the whole part 3 happened. But I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this more than I thought I would. And again, it gets a bad rap because it was a darker version. It was like that, but I thought they did a good job in telling the story and bringing that part of the gems into the fruition and kind of playing the story with everything with Jane Foster and everything like that. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good one.
Yep. So score wise, I'm going to put it. You want to put it? Yeah, I guess I could go 4 as well. What do you know what I put the last one as?
The first Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Your first Thor is a 3.5.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind.
So your fours consist of. I'll give you a rundown from the top to the bottom. So Ghost Rider, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Incredible Hulk, Losers, V for Vendetta, Road to Petition, Hellboy.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Put it right behind Hellboy.
Okay. Thor. World. And again, I remember hearing about like a lot of people bitching about, oh, it's boring like that. I actually liked this movie. It wasn't bad. I'm gonna stick with 4
Mhm.
as well. I'm going to put it right over. I'll be right over From Hell. So Thor: The Dark World. All right. We are leaving 2013 and we'll be starting 2014. 2014 doesn't consist of a lot of movies, which is a good thing, I guess. But there are, I think, 4 movies all in total.
Before we go, yo, Dirty Dom. Oh man, Dirty Dom just went in. That's all I gotta say on CM Punk. I was sending it to you. That's all I gotta say. Dirty Dom went in. He didn't have to do that.
So 2014 we're gonna kick off, and those movies. No, it was 2015. They don't have a lot of movies. All right, 2014 has quite a few. So we're kicking off with I, Frankenstein. That'll be the movie this week. Then we have RoboCop after that. Captain America: Winter Soldier, Amazing Spider-Man 2, X-Men: Days of Future Past, Edge of Tomorrow, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ninja Turtles, Sin City 2, Hercules, and that will wrap up 2014. 2015 we have Age of Ultron, X-Men, Kingsman, Ant-Man, Fantastic Four, and that will be 2015.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
a little preview of 2016. First movie up is Deadpool.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then we go to Batman vs. Superman.
Oh, we have to watch that again. God damn it.
At least watch the Snyder cut because it's so better.
Come on. God damn. That's like a 3-day extravaganza.
Yeah, just watch the Snyder cut. It's a slightly better movie. Slightly better. Not a better movie. It's just slightly more interesting, I guess. Where you sent it?
Oh, I said to Twitter.
No.
Both of them. The Hogan Battle Royal. And, yo, Dirty Dom.
Punch me like this, please.
Dirty Dom. Bruh. Also, I know she's free. Free Liv Morgan. Free
Liv Morgan. Yeah, she's not in trouble. Like
it wasn't hers.
Yeah.
I love the joke though. When did that start? Where everybody always goes, they put the Carlito clip. It was Santos Escobar.
Yeah.
Anything wrong, it was Santos Escobar.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carlito.
That's cool.
Oh man.
Yeah,
It's
Liv.
too
I
good.
don't think Liv is gonna get in trouble for that because they stopped the marijuana punishment.
I get it, but it's just so stupid that there's still states that's messing people up like that. Now she got a mugshot. I'm like, come on, man. Why y'all gotta do her dirty like that? She ain't even do nothing.
She looked very pretty.
Yeah, I know. I love somebody sent one. It has a face tattoo, and then it was like RVD win the session. Like that's messed up. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I think it's 40 out of 50 states that still legalize.
Okay. No,
Like,
it's
no,
the
opposite.
it's only 10. Only it's the opposite. Yeah, it's only
10
10
states
that's
still legalize it, and then the rest
No, it's the opposite. It's illegal in 10.
is illegal in 10, and
Yeah.
the rest 40 states is legal.
And isn't wrestling in that state
I guess.
that she was at? Like, I mean, like, don't majority wrestlers live in that state?
Yeah, in
Because
Florida.
wasn't that Florida? Like,
No,
yeah,
it was in
Oh, it was a different state. Okay.
it was in
Alright.
fucking like South Carolina or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But you know what's fucked up too? It's funny is the fact that like there's some weird like there's states that are just really weird like that. Like I think
Yeah.
Utah, you can't drink after 8 o'clock. Shit like that, or I think they think they're still under the prohibition laws that they can't drink at a certain time. And
I
shit.
got you.
Yeah, fucking
Okay.
update your shit.
Anyway, free live.
I'm got a T-shirt. Free Liv Morgan.
I wish you wouldn't get in trouble like for that, making fun of it.
Yeah.
But like, I wish there was a free live T-shirt.
Yeah. I hope she comes back soon. She's missed.
Me too.
She has to get her round 2 with Rhea Ripley.
I think she could take her. She
That's
took
who-
out Ronda.
I actually think
I
that's
think she could
who
take
I
her.
see taking the title from. And once they get her established her back. SC Liv.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
Yep.
Do it.
Throw the weed in her face and knock her ass out. There you go. Work. Anyway.
Hell down, throw some chicken fingers at you. Be careful.
That's all he knows.
Shout out to Selena. if you know the joke, it's even funnier. It's so messed up.
Yeah. That shit
There's
had
a
me
lot
rolling.
Can I just say, there's a lot of jokes that they do between each other that they let us see that is unfortunate that it doesn't get to be on TV.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how I felt about some of the BTE stuff. It's
Yeah.
like, yo, this is funny.
Like the prank phone calls that Selena been doing
Yeah,
too. That shit's fucking
she did one to
hilarious.
Kofi.
She did with Kofi,
I
and then
gotta
she
see
did one
it.
to Mia Yim. And then she
She's
hung
good
up
at
on
that.
her.
She's really good at that.
Yeah.
Because her voice, she does sound like a little boy.
Yeah.
What she was to is good.
That was a good
good.
one with Kofi, because Kofi just is genuinely nice dude, and he just goes with it. He was like,
Mhm.
oh, it was about the Viagra and shit. That shit had me rolling.
Oh man, those are
yeah.
good.
All right. That
All
wraps
right.
us up.
Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast. And make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere. RedCycloneInc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud. And we got I didn't say Spotify. And we got a WordPress.
Yep.
So where you at, Mark?
You can follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitch, or Merc the Mic. Also follow my TikTok of Merc with the Mic. Shout outs to Tenacious T, Jeremy Sriracha, and Straw Hat Tyler. They do a pop culture podcast called Popcorny. Definitely check them out. They're on Spotify. Popcorny, and also they have a YouTube that they literally do live on when they record. You have to go on there to figure out when they can record. So definitely check that out. And always remember, follow the Jinkies.
Get ready for the ride. Buckle up, get ready for the ride. Get set for the vibe unfolding. See life like an action sequence. Put it down, let the beat start rolling. Upload to the mainframe. I'm on the satellite holding it. I see my people stepping it up now. Download that, we go with it. Got them moves, got them vibes. We got the strategy, do it all night. Do it all day, no wasting time. We got the crew, get ready for the ride. Got them moves, got them vibes. We got the strategy, do it all night. Do it all day, no wasting time. We got the crew, get ready for the ride. Got them moves, got them vibes. We got the strategy, do it all night. Do it all day, no wasting time. We got the crew, get ready for the ride. Got them moves, got them vibes. We got the strategy, do it all night. Do it all day, no wasting time. We got the crew.